talking about 3 critical things a new trader needs to do with Dan Gramza.
Well, you teach traders around the world, and you've walked a lot of traders from that initial phase to becoming a successful trader. So what things do they need to do to get on the right track?
Well, I think there's a few basic things that are kind of critical for anyone who wants to expose their money to the markets and control that exposure. One is to truly treat it as a business. We oftentimes hear that, but what does that mean? It means to have a very specific logical process that you're going to use to expose your money to the market, which is the second part, is really to take your time. A lot of people say, you got to get in this market right now because it's going to be happening. Well, I've heard that for over 20 years. There's always an opportunity. So you want to take your time before you get started. And what I mean by that also is to take your time to analyze the approach that you're going to use. Look at how it reacts to the markets that you're interested in. And that really brings me to the third area. Pick a market that you find of interest. Take that one market. Take your trading technique and concept and apply it to that market so that you have an idea of what it looks like when it works. You have an idea of what it looks like when it fails. You have an idea of how much risk you should take on this trade. I think the last component, Tom, that I think is important is not to take it personally. There is no personal connection to the market. What you and I do is that we make a decision based upon the information we have at that time. The results are the results. I don't control that. So I think it's important that people do not take it personally, that they look at that and say, did I make the right decision? Did I follow my strategy? If I did, good job. Am I going to have losses? Absolutely. Am I going to have profitable trades? Well, we should if we were following our strategy correctly.
Great. Thank you very much, Dan.
My pleasure.